Hey guys, what's up? Spectr here. So No Man's Sky has dropped, and undoubtedly people are still skeptical, especially in today's world where big titles disappoint more than they deliver on their promises. So I thought I'd address a lot of concerns people have had, a few that I see floating around the internet. Does it deliver on the promise of a huge, seamless universe? Yes. I have no idea what black magic they're printing onto that disc. Once you're in-game, there are no loading screens. That's going from vast exteriors like space to being on the ground and exploring interiors with no loading screens. You can go from a launch pad on a planet to a space station within the reaches of space in seconds, and it's incredible. Is there actual variety on those planets? Yes. I found freezing planets, beautiful Earth-like planets, barren deserts, and they all don't have to follow our ecosystem, so that body of liquid you see isn't always water, for example. It could be a number of other elements. The atmosphere can rain poisonous gases on you rather than simple rain, and a few other things. Barren planets can be rich in minerals and not much else, while lush planets can be teeming with life for you to discover and name. The variety of archetypes and looks, and I've had a few moments where I've stared at what I thought was a natural rock formation, only to have it blink at me and move, taking me by surprise, so there's definitely a satisfying amount of variety. Is there combat? Yes, there most certainly is. You can choose to play peacefully, cataloging animals, feeding them even, or murdering everything you see. This applies to boots-on-the-ground gameplay or even in space. Frequently, players will see massive ships hauling cargo, which are ripe for attacking, although I wouldn't recommend that early in the game. Later on, you even get bounties to go after space pirates. Also, if Sentinels, the robotic peacekeepers of the universe, spot you abusing life forms, they'll chase you GTA style with a similar 5-star system. Kill more creatures and you'll evoke a larger response from the planet's peacekeeping robots. So it's very possible to play as a pirate, stealing resources and dogfighting in the reaches of space. Is there crafting? There's definitely some Minecraft vibes in this game, as you're armed with a mining laser from the moment you begin playing, allowing you to break down natural formations, like deposits of minerals, to plants and trees in order to craft different forms of fuel and tech. You can also mine resources simply to sell them on the galactic market, or to vendors that you come across. Those of you familiar with games like Elite Dangerous or Rebel Galaxy will be familiar with the gameplay loop of acquiring resources, buying low and selling high, and playing the market and making more and more credits, or units as they're called in No Man's Sky. Do you meet NPCs? Yes, you do. You meet a variety of alien races and even robotic NPCs. They don't do much, they just stand around and sell you things, but they are present. Players can also visit space stations, which act as pit stops for other NPC ships, and when they land, you're free to approach them and engage in trade and even buy their ships from them. How much customization is there? Admittedly, I've only scratched the surface, but so far I've been able to buy a totally new multi-tool which looks like a straight-up rifle. Users can also add more modules to their tool to change its appearance and behavior, making it more deadly or to make it more efficient when mining. Ships that you can buy at stations or landing pads come in a variety of shapes and colors, so it's a matter of seeing which you like and buying it. Just know that they can get quite pricey. But in order to avoid that, you can even scavenge and find crashed ships on the surface of different planets, fix them up, and take them as your own. Is there a story? Yes, there is. Without spoiling too much, early in the game we meet a mysterious force or being called the Atlas. And you can either go on a journey to find that, or you can go on a journey to the center of the universe. There will also be others that are seeking to turn you from those missions. In your travels, you'll learn alien languages and discover huge ruins and monoliths built by a mysterious race. Is it hard to make in-game currency? Not at all. Planets are usually quite abundant in some form of resource, which you can mine and sell, and you can also mine asteroids in space. so you'll always have a product to sell. Also, naming and recording your discoveries nets you cash for every discovery, from plants to animals to the planets and systems themselves. Who is No Man's Sky for? If you like fast-paced, explosion-packed games, there'll be moments for you here, but admittedly, you'll get bored. No Man's Sky is an overall very calming game with moments of action, not the other way around. Players are encouraged to take their time and get lost in exploration itself. That's why it's been hard to get a grasp on exactly what you do in this game, because it is up to you and on your own time. So yes, theoretically you can go around shooting everything, and you can play quite violently, but eventually you will have to get back to mining some more mellow moments of gameplay. Personally, I'm enjoying my time with it, and it actually reminds me of my experience playing my first open-world RPG, Elder Scrolls Morrowind, where you're forced to learn a new set of rules and logic and adapt to the world around you. It's honestly pretty refreshing, and I can tell you I'm happy with my purchase. So I hope I've answered a question or two for those of you out there, and as always, thanks for watching, guys.